and you get messed up.
Hopefully you get your life back together.
Miss Scott,
All
were
right.
you ever in
I'm
jail?
not going to.
Have I ever been to jail?
Uh-huh.
No.
Never?
Well, to visit.
Oh.
But not been on the
Oh,
other
to
side.
visit.
Who'd you go and visit?
Little
Her
person.
mom. Micah worked at the jail for a year.
Oh gosh, she's a brave man.
Alright.
Mom.
I went to juvie.
No, you
I'm
didn't.
sure you did.
Don't lie,
I bet that
Megan.
looks
All right.
What?
I
It's
bet
a
that looks
solid
cool.
geometric figure formed by, you want that long definition? Formed by two parallel, congruent, polygonal faces
No, I'm okay with this.
called bases and connected by faces that are parallelograms.
I have to agree with Megan.
Did you just start to record again?
Huh?
All right.
I'll tell
You
you.
So-
can give it to me.
Prisms, the basic thing that you need is that prisms have how many bases?
4, 8, 6, 7,
Actually-
2, 1.
Two bases.
Yes, I was right.
Those bases are parallel
Uh-oh.
and they're connected.
I love my biology project at home again.
Megan.
Oh.
Megan.
Uh-oh.
Can you hold this for me, seriously? Because
No.
I want to do the same
I
thing.
go to the bathroom and touch my mom.
Why are you doing the same? Never mind, whatever, I don't
Crap.
care.
It's a 10th grade. I'm dead. And I'm supposed to bring someone else in.
All right. They're parallel and they're connected by parallelograms. Usually these parallelograms are rectangles. So all of our projects yesterday, these were the bases, these squares, and these rectangles, those were our faces.
I changed my mind.
Then when we look at the
I need to
cube,
know how to do it.
all of them match.
Miss Scott, can I move?
Only
But one day, could you not?
Like,
Dustin.
All right. Then you had this one.
Don't be that
Some of you kind of struggled with it. I didn't get too many
that was
purple
mine,
pencils.
but I don't think I did it right.
Yeah. What's the base in this picture?
The hexagon, no, no, the trapezoids.
A little, yeah.
The trapezoids. These shapes that are kind of different. All these other figures are just their faces. Those are their rectangles in shape. They call them parallelograms because that's going to encompass rectangles and squares and everything else. So sometimes they look like squares. Most of the time you'll see them as rectangles. It's the odd guy out. Those are usually your bases.
But you said they're parallel to each other, but there's,
These two would be parallel to each other.
There's a lot of them that look parallel to each other, though.
Okay. These two would end up being parallel too, but these two are congruent.
Oh, okay.
So do we need to add congruent to our, they're congruent, they're parallel,
I'm
they're
gonna
connected
put
by
that
parallelograms. They have two bases. That's pretty much what a prism would be, or is. Alright, so prisms versus pyramids. What's a pyramid?
It's like a triangle kind of structure. It's got a square base, right?
Do they all have square bases?
Do they not?
No? Mhm. Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know then. I guess it has like 4 triangular sides or faces.
No? It can have any polygonal base.
Okay.
Squares are our most popular one. And it has triangular faces.
That's what I said.
Part of
Except-
it.
Definitely not what you said.
Shut up.
We do have it on
Yeah, we have it on camera. I'll show you.
Can you reference that? Show your line.
Ew.
Well, that's so cool. Like, now you can totally say, I have it on camera.
Alright. They meet at a common vertex. Our pyramid yesterday looked like this. This is that most popular square pyramid. When we put our notes figures together, we have two kinds of pyramids to look at. We have a triangular pyramid. See how its base is a triangle.
Yes.
And then we have that square pyramid. That's those pyramids in Egypt, pyramids at Moody Gardens, pyramids in Las Vegas. Those are all those basic square pyramids. That's not the only one. You can have any base.
I need the definition of square. I was copying it. Thank you.
Alright? You can have have any polygon shape for a base, but all of their faces are triangles. So how many bases does a pyramid have?
1,
1. How many bases does a prism have?
2.
2. That's that major difference. Both figures are named for their base also.
I don't see why.
So if I have a pentagonal pyramid, then it has a
5.
pentagon for a base. I can have a pentagonal prism, and there's pentagons for those bases. So that's how they're named. We're just used to seeing the same ones over and over. All right.
Alrighty then.
How about a cylinder?
That has
It has like 9.
2 circles
Okay. 4.
for bases, right?
Yep. 2 circle. Can't spell circle.
It's
Just
just,
one like flat round.
yeah, I think you're spelling it right. All you have to do is add an L and an E.
Circle.
CICRLE, right?
CICRLE.
The bases
CIRCLE.
are circles.
That's what I meant.
It's not It's not like sickle.
It's just like
Circular.
Okay, we got it.
Can't even say it.
All right. So their bases are circles. We had a cylinder yesterday. Where's my cylinder?
Cylinder.
Here's our cylinder from yesterday. Sometimes it's shown like this. Sometimes it's shown like this. This is my least favorite showing of a circle. Because it
Wait,
looks like an elephant. So this one, you see this one more often. You see this one a lot on the tax test. And the reason they ask you this one is because they always have you measure the height. And we get confused. This height this way, this height this way. It's always that distance from base to base. So when they turn it for us, then we get a little confused and we always want to measure that up and down for some reason. It's that distance from base to base. So a cylinder is very much like a prism, only its bases are all circles.
Got it.
And then do I have any real edges when I'm talking about a cylinder?
Neither.
Do I have any vertices?
No.
No. That's not non-Euclidean geometry. It's something extra. Alright, how about a cone?
Cone.
What's a cone?
It's got a circle as a base,
Okay.
and it's got a.
Well, it's got one vertex, right?
And
One
then it comes.
vertex.
Okay. But it doesn't have any edges, though, right?
No edges.
I said
One
ages.
Does it have any
There's
faces?
one face.
It has 2 faces.
What are their faces, though?
The circle on the
round part,
bottom.
and I guess the bottom of the circle.
Mm.
Yeah.
Just the base.
It's just
So the other
all
thing
we have
is-
is the base. The other surface is just a surface. In fact, they just call it a surface. This one's my least favorite to draw.
should be a double face.
Just like an ice cream cone.
Here you go. Here's the net.
Oh god.
It looks like a really fat person.
Yeah, it's kind of like a sunrise thing with the ball on it.
I'd rather
It
go with
has
the
to
fat.
be connected on this side. Sometimes I see people draw the net of a cone and they put the circle down here. Well, if you roll that up, is that going to work? This is actually the side that if you put it together, it would meet. You can roll your paper. Has anyone ever drank out of those little cups, the triangle cups? Like you go somewhere to get water,
Yeah.
the little triangle cups, and that's got the seam on there. So if you unfold it, it's going to have that shape. It's going to be this sunrise.
Oh.
It's a snow cone cup, right? They still give snow cones in those things. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright,
Maybe
so
not.
that's easy.
All right. So, and we decided what a net is. So let's get our pictures down.
Snow Beach has good snow cones.
Snow Beach.
And Friendswood.
Alright.
Yeah,
They are.
I would
Alright.
love to work
So
there,
I'm
but
gonna
only
glue
like
them on my
high school
other side.
volleyball.
If you
like
wanna turn
friends
it
with high school
sideways, it'll
volleyball
work.
players.
But we need to
Yeah.
have a column
Yeah.
for the number of faces, edges, and vertices, and then the name of it. So if you can fit it like this, that's fine. If you can't, then turn it sideways.
It's like all the football guys where your green goes here.
Okay.
So we need the name of it.
Oh, yeah.
Then we're gonna glue down our little picture. How many faces, edges, and vertices?
Okay, I don't have to record that.